game but couldn't get the team over the line. And would want to play a fine innings once again to seize a victory on this occasion, to get some good runs on the board for the team in the first half of the game. And off the mark straight away with a single. First runs on the board for the team, Apex Alphas. Struck that very well down the ground and will find its way to the fence. Will only be a single for one more new batter, Anil Kumar. Last two deliveries remaining, gets an inside edge down towards the wicket keeper. Remains a dot. 2 for 1 so far in the first 5 balls. Team Apex Alphas once again nailing the Yorker. Very good over. Brilliant start by Arvind Venkat. 2 runs and a wicket of the first over. 2 for 1 at the end of 1. Good start of the second over by Akhil and a good shot by Anil. And that will be a dot ball to start the proceedings of the second over. Full toss, struck that very well in the ground there and down to the throat of the fielder. Made no mistake and one more important batter departs the team, Anil Kumar.
Well, we are done with the first half. Sumptuous stuff.
1.2 overs completed.
After a very good sumptuous meal, we are here up to see some terrific cricket. The Shadow Strikers are up against the Titans.
Once again in the air goes.
So 1 gone, 8 without a wicket. So Srinivas is into the bowling crease now. So the men in yellow. Lot of things. That's drilled straight. That is gone for 4. A first boundary for Srikanth. Again, the bowler again on the tad bit short aside. Well, he welcomes Srikanth. Srinivas with the boundary there.
His last 2 deliveries remaining in the second over and a great start.
That's really good bowling. Again, we've seen this time in time again. Very full. This is what good bowlers do for you. Immediately after going for the boundary of the first ball, he was on the shorter side. Bowls it full. And nicely played away. The coach as well, Mr. Venkatesh. Nurturing and nursing everyone. Always delighted by his presence would be the team.
Alright, the early success. A very good success.
Again making room there and a catch goes down. Well, adding an insult to an injury. That's gone for 4 more. It's really good batting from Sri Harsha. He as well gets into the act. Wonderful batting this. That's stumped. That's quick. In fact, well, is that out? Well, the umpire gives it out.
This new batsman, RK, and turned out to be a fantastic over from Aravind. 1 run, 1 wicket of his.
Well, straight away a message there from Srinivas just telling, well, don't mess with me, says the bowler. A very quick stumping from Venkatesh there. First wicket out. That's played away.
It was placed very well by the batsman. You get a single of the first ball.
Well, 2 gone, 17 for 1. The match is happening at a breakneck pace. Very fast. Very efficient, very agile.
Big quicker from the bowler, Shivakumar, who's been a phenomenal performer for the team. Spartans have won 2 Man of the Match awards in the presentation we've seen earlier. Shivakumar has been a brilliant bowler, but he's been taken on with a brilliant shot by the batter. Tushar, it's a very good hit from the batsman, but could
So
only
17
manage
for
to
1.
get a 1 run.
Good Yorker. That's a very good Yorker from Venkatesh. He's running in. We have conventionally seen the captains using their prime bowlers in the first half, let it be in the second half. The shadow strike, I believe, with the strikers, which strikers subjected to correction. The men in maroon behind my back, they've used the 3 pro bowlers, the 4, 5, 6, and 7, especially when they have been chasing and defending targets. Again, trying to make room there. This is wonderful bowling from Venkatesh here. We've seen this man snapping his wrist again, snapping his wrist. Exactly bowling at 12 o'clock. And non-bowling action of the bowlers bowling straight. So good to watch. So yes, non-bowling. Again, trying to just deflect it. 3 men, Kano. There you go. Again, the fielder making a mess of that catch. Well. This is the second time in a while. The catch goes down. Well, a boon, isn't it, for the men in orange? This is tough. This is superb stuff. There you go. Keeper couldn't collect that. But yes, Srikanth nodding his head. Srikanth shaking his head there. Well, could have been run out. Again, the coordination in between, when especially you're running in between the wickets, so important for you. But we see the bowlers especially going, absolutely being very closer to the off-stump. There will be more wider of the off-stump there. But on the contrary, Venkatesh bowling a very good stump line, especially towards the leg stump. He's not allowing the batsman exactly to get underneath the ball. The first 3 overs, as I really say, get acclimatized to the conditions. So important, these. So nice bowling. This is very nice bowling. Well, one of the things that the right armers do for you, just bowl wider of the off stump, ask the batsman to cut. So they'll have a fielder at third man, predominantly not to be here. But a very good over this. 3 gone, 22 for 1.
Watch the ball sail over the side for a maximum. Lovely shot by Tushar.
Well, 3 gone, 22 for 1. We did have a good post-match presentations. Everyone rewarding and everyone being rewarded and awarded. So the men in yellow would really want to make their mark, isn't it? The first match lost by a very narrow margin. That's in the air. That's, I believe. No, gone. That's out. Bala gets the first wicket. Well, Srikanth slightly got it higher on the bat. Just couldn't get the elevation he was looking for. He breaks through. Abhishek, it is who breaks through. It would have been another catch. That would have been another catch. But what, Nikhil? A lot of pressure, I believe, on him. Especially of the last match. Especially where he had to hit you out of the ground.
He's got one more run out for the team. Run out has been the biggest collide
అందుకని మీకు 4 వినిపియట్లే
lost 3 wickets in the form of run outs.
అందుకే వినిపియట్లే.
And the 5th wicket is down with that. 22 on the board.
Boxes పక్కనే ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి. That's nicely played away. Nikhil, there is again a fumble there. That's gone. And though it's a fumble, that's a run out. Well, the coach goes on with the Sheldon Cottrell celebration there. Well, Nikhil run out again. Poor outing. Last 3 innings, absolutely that pressure which was really mounting up on him. Well, though the catches are being dropped, their wickets are coming in form of runouts. Well, however you want, the wicket should come. That should be the only agenda of the man in yellow. Raghu will be into the batting crease. So Raghu 11 matches, again 9 runs. Well, not much as far as the stats are concerned. But yes, he's a better player, this man. A very better player. Well, getting the ball to Seaman, this man. Oh, Mitchell Stark. Welcome, Mr. Mitchell Stark, to Kukatpalli. That's gone. That's out. Yes. That's gone. It comes and goes. Take the name of Mitchell Stark. And you get a wicket immediately. Well, Prashant, you're giving me a lot to cheer, man. Well, always take the name of the strike bowlers. 4 gone, 23 for 4. Well, take the name of the strike bowlers. My co-commentator did. And it's always agility for you. The men in yellow. Whistle podu.
7 of 2 balls. Very unlikely as the way he has started in the last game. Very good start by NK.
So Bala is new into the batting crease. Sorry, Pratik, it will be. That will be 2 runs. Well, the highlight so far. Well, in fact, 4 wickets lost. In fact, 3 catches which went just begging down. But yes, Srikanth started so nicely. 14 in 10. You ideally want a batsman to stay 1-4, 1-6. But yes, that has not to be seen here. Very optimistic, isn't it? Once the opener gets going, you really want him to just settle. Especially in a 7-over game, and you really want him to start.
Is working out very well for NK.
ఎంజాయ్ చేయడానికి వస్తారు అందరూ అంతే.
Well, Vedavyas it is into the bowling crease. Well, Vedavyasudu Mahabharataన్ని రాశాడు. మరి ఇక్కడ వీళ్ళ విజయాన్ని రాస్తాడా?
5 overs have completed 38 for the loss of 5 wickets.
రఘు క్రీస్ లో ఉన్నాడు. ఇవాళ రఘునాథుడి బర్త్డే.
Apex Alphas
శ్రీరామనవమి శుభాకాంక్షలు మిస్టర్ రఘు.
for Tushar, 1 for NK. For just 5 balls, NK.
Well, in fact, మ్యారేజ్ డే తీసుకున్నాం. 2 runs అక్కడ వచ్చాయి. సో ఇద్దరు ఈ 2 చరిత్రలు కొలైడ్ అవుతున్నాయి. మరి చూద్దాం ఏ చరిత్ర నిలుస్తుందో. మహాభారతమా రామాయణమా, ఏ యుగం గెలుస్తుంది?
From NK.
మీరు చెప్పకూడదు, అక్కడ అవ్వాలి.
Right.
లాస్ట్ బాల్ 5th over కి. yes yes మహాభారతమే గెలిచింది. వేదవ్యాస్ వికెట్ తీశాడు. వెల్, కలం పట్టుకుంటే వేదవ్యాసుడు అక్కడ సృష్టించాడు. ఇక్కడ బాల్ పట్టుకుంటే వికెట్లతో చరిత్ర సృష్టించడం. 5th వికెట్ పడింది. 5 overs 31 for 5.
Very good lightning work from Shiva, but he's making sure the batter is getting back in time to the crease.
వెల్, రఘునాథుడు తన మ్యారేజ్ డే రోజు షైన్ అవుతున్నాడు. సీత ఎక్కడుందో అని అడుగుతున్నారు. మరి వికెట్ల రూపంలో ఆల్రెడీ వచ్చింది.
That's straight up. Who wants it? Oh, that's a great catch. That's a stunner from the fielder. To run forward, to not collide with the batsman.
సో రామ్ చరణ్ బర్త్డే కూడా ఇవాళ. రామ్ చరణ్ వచ్చాడు క్రీస్ లోకి.
Phenomenal grab. That is a blinder from the fielder. Who is it?
హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే రామ్ చరణ్.
What a stunner that is from the fielder. Job well done.
సో రూమ్ ఇచ్చాడు. స్ట్రైట్ గా 6 కలిపోయింది.
6 wickets.
వెల్, దట్స్ అ గ్రేట్ షాట్ దట్.
1.3 overs. Getting the
వెల్, ఎప్పుడు కూడా బ్యాట్స్మెన్ కి తన లెంత్ లో ఇవ్వద్దు. అండ్ హోయిస్టెడ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద గ్రౌండ్. సూపర్ షాట్ ఇది. మళ్ళీ షాట్ అండ్ మళ్ళీ బయటికి వెళ్ళిందా? yes ఎగ్రీనా కూడా ఫ్లోట్ ఆల్ ఫీల్డర్ అక్కడ రీచ్ అవ్వలేడు. వెల్, బర్త్డే రోజు 6ల రూపంలో ప్రైజ్లు ఇస్తున్నాడు. ఇచ్చి పడేస్తున్నాడు అట్ ద మూమెంట్ రామ్ చరణ్ ఇక్కడ. సో సారీ, రఘు అంట. సో తన వెడ్డింగ్ డే రోజు ఎస్ మళ్ళీ వైట్ డౌన్ ద లెగ్ సైడ్. మంచి యాంటిసిపేషన్ ఇది.
Santosh, the new batter, and looks like
ఆ మళ్ళీ స్ట్రైట్ అని ఈసారి క్యాచ్ దొరికింది. కానీ తన పని చేసేసాడు రఘు.
very good brother.
6లు వచ్చాయి. తన పని చేసేసాడు.
Players with certain,
చాలా బాగా ఆడాడు. ఆ 6లు వచ్చాయి. వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ స్ట్రైక్స్ అవి.
in fact, a brilliant piece of running between the wickets.
స్ట్రైట్ డౌన్ ద గ్రౌండ్. ఇంతకుముందు ఏమన్నా షార్ట్స్. షార్ట్ బాల్ అగైన్ టెన్నిస్ 4 హ్యాండ్ డౌన్ ద లైన్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది అది. మళ్ళీ త్రూ ద ఫీల్డర్ అక్కడ త్రూ ద ఫీల్డర్స్ హ్యాండ్స్ హైందవి దగ్గర నుంచి. సో ఇక్కడ ఎవ్వరు వచ్చినా కూడా జస్ట్ ఒకటే మంత్ర వాళ్ళకి, కొట్టడం వెళ్ళడం, కొట్టడం వెళ్ళడం, రిపీట్ చేయాలి. రోర్ స్కోర్ రిపీట్. చూద్దాం.
Inside edge towards the long leg region will remain a dot ball, and last ball to go.
బ్యాట్స్మెన్ పేరు
Last ball to win the 6th over. 43 on the board. Very good scoring break for team Apex.
పూజా డి అని ఉంది బ్యాట్స్మెన్.
Sun pass, gets it past. Manikanta but couldn't get it past Shaurya.
So Ramcharan ప్రస్తుత స్ట్రైక్ రేట్ 300.
6 over 43 for the
Ah,
last 6 wickets and it's
రన్ అవుట్ లేదు.
going to take over for the final over.
వెల్ బై రన్నర్ పెట్టుకున్నందుకు అక్కడ ఎస్
The woman in action Pooja is
సో 18 రన్స్ ఇక్కడ అనురాగ్ ఇవ్వడం. వాట్ అన్ ఓవర్ ఇది స్ట్రైకర్స్. ఒక్క ఓవర్ మ్యాచ్ ని ఎలా చేంజ్ చేస్తుంది చూడండి. క్యాచ్ తీసేసుకున్నాడు. సో 6th వికెట్ 6 ఓవర్కి పడుతుంది. 49 for 6. సో 18 వచ్చాయి ఓవర్లో. 49 for 6 ఓవర్స్కి. సో ఇప్పుడు విమెన్ వైపు వైబ్రేషన్ షిఫ్ట్ అవుతాయి. మరి ఇంకెన్ని రన్స్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు? లాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ 61 కొట్టడం చూసాం. మరి ఈ మ్యాచ్లో ఎన్ని కొడతారు?
and Sushma with the ball. Oh, trying for a headshot but good duck from
సో హైందవి ఐ బిలీవ్ వేయడం. సో ఫీల్డింగ్ అటాకింగ్ ఫీల్డ్ పెట్టాడు కెప్టెన్ ఇక్కడ.
Devika, the new batter and the woman batter of 18.
ఇక్కడ రీచ్ అవ్వాలనే దీంతో 50 పూర్తవుతుంది షాడో స్ట్రైకర్స్కి.
Very good delivery from Sushma. Another play and a miss. Oh, that's signal wide.
మళ్ళీ అది వైడ్. ఎస్ రన్స్ కావాలి. రన్స్ ఎలా వస్తాయి ఏంటి? రన్స్ అయితే వస్తున్నాయి, అది ఇంపార్టెంట్.
Long ball. There's last 3 balls remaining in innings, 44 on the board.
స్టంప్ ఏమైనా అయిందా? లేదు. సో మొత్తానికి బౌన్స్ అయితే ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. అండ్ డాట్ బాల్స్ అనేవి వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ ఒక్క ఓవర్ చేంజ్ చేసింది. ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ 18 రన్లు వచ్చాయి. మళ్ళీ పూజ దాన్ని చేజ్ చేయడం అండ్ డాట్ బాల్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. సో వెనక నుంచి ఫోకస్ అంటున్నారు.
Sushma just 1 run conceded.
సో ఇంతకుముందు ఫోకస్ వల్ల ఏం జరిగిందో చూసాం. మరి ఇక్కడ ఫోకస్ వల్ల 6లు వస్తాయా? స్ట్రైట్ టు ద ఫీల్డర్. అక్కడ కోచ్ అస్సలే లేదు, నేను గార్డ్ చేస్తా అంటున్నాడు. కోచ్ రారాజు నాగరాజు రూపంలో.
Turns out to be an outstanding over from Sushma to bring an end to the innings. Just 1 run conceded on the final over. With that, we're done with the innings. 44 is what in Apex Alphas have managed to put
సో
up.
గుడ్ ఓవర్ ఇది.
on the board.
18 రన్లు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ ఓవర్లో కేవలం 2 పరుగులు వచ్చాయి.
Tushar, a big
సో
top
ట్రామ్ లైన్ లేదు, ఎంపైర్ ఆన్ ద లైన్ ఉంటుంది. పాపింగ్ క్రీజ్ దగ్గర ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఆన్ ద లైన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ బి గివెన్ అ వైడ్.
make sure the
మళ్ళీ అక్కడ స్లైట్లీ టర్న్ అయింది. వండర్ఫుల్ బౌలింగ్ ఇది, సూపర్ బౌలింగ్ శ్రీలిఖిత దగ్గర నుంచి.
to get in 7 overs for
5 బాల్లలో ఇచ్చింది కేవలం 2 రన్లు. లాస్ట్ బాల్ 7th ఓవర్కి ఇన్నింగ్స్కి కూడా ఫైనల్ బాల్ ఇది. ఎస్ డాట్స్తో ఎండ్ అయింది. సో ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ 50 దగ్గర స్ట్రైకర్స్ వాళ్ళ ఇన్నింగ్స్ని పూర్తి చేస్తారు. సో 51 అవసరం. మరి చేజ్ చేయగలుగుతారా? టైమే చెప్తుంది. విల్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ ఆఫ్టర్ షార్ట్ బ్రేక్. డోంట్ గో అవే.
मंदिर तो तुझे दिखा देंगे.
All right, at the score of 9 runs, Team Spartans have lost the first wicket at the end of 4 balls. A new batter, Shaurya making his way into the middle. Very good start by AK. Anil Kumar with the first over of the innings.
So Titans ki Titans ki 50 పరుగులు అవసరం గెలవడానికి. So manageable target, no doubt about that. So off and running. Likita, sorry, Nitya in fact, than a first run.
Which means he got 2 wickets in 2 balls and he'll be on a hat-trick.
సో కానీ ఏమన్నా నా 5th ఓవర్లోనే కంప్లీట్ కాంటెక్స్ట్ చేంజ్ చేసేసాడు. 18 రన్లు రఘు కొట్టడం తన బర్త్డే రోజు ఐ షైన్ అంటున్నాడు బ్రైట్ కిడ్. మరి నా వెనక ప్రవీణ లాగా ప్రావీణ్యం ఎవరన్నా చూపిస్తారా మరి చూద్దాం.
And that will be a dot, which will be an end to the first over. 1 over done.
సో 3 పరుగులు వచ్చాయి ఆల్రెడీ, దే ఆర్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ రన్నింగ్. సో హోల్డ్ బ్యాక్ చేయట్లేదు. 47 in 39. చెప్పలేం గేమ్ ఆఫ్ క్రికెట్లో ఎప్పుడు ఏదైనా సాధ్యమే. కానీ ఎప్పుడైనా బ్యాటింగ్ ఫస్ట్ టైం మనం చూస్తాం ఆన్ దిస్ గ్రౌండ్, గెలిచింది కూడా. సో నువ్వు ఎంత స్కోర్ అయినా చేయనివ్వండి, ఫస్ట్ బ్యాటింగ్ ఎప్పుడైనా చేసేటప్పుడు ప్రెషర్ ఆఫ్ ఉంటుంది. ప్రెషర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ షోల్డర్స్ అంత ఉంటుంది బికాజ్ యూఆర్ బిల్డింగ్ అ టార్గెట్. సో చేస్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు బ్యాట్స్మెన్ మైండ్లో అది ఉంటుంది, ఎన్ని రన్స్ కొట్టాలి, ఎలా కొట్టాలి, సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఆ రన్స్ అనేది రాబట్టాలి. సో వైడ్ అక్కడ లేదు.
Runs to getting 34 balls against Spartans. Beautiful looking punch straight to the fielder.
సో జస్ట్ ఒక ప్లేస్లో ల్యాండ్ చేయడం వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో మ్యాచెస్ అనేది ఫాస్ట్గా జరిగిపోతున్నాయి, అందరు మంచిగా తిన్నారు. ఫుల్ హార్టీ సంచువస్ మీల్ తర్వాత సో బాల్ ఇన్ ప్లేస్ రావట్లేదు. దీక్షిత ఒక్కసారి టర్న్స్ చేంజ్ అయినాయి, ఇప్పుడు ఎండ్ చేంజ్ అయ్యాయి. సో ఓవర్ కంప్లీట్ చేయడమే తన ధ్యేయంగా ఉంటుంది. సో స్ట్రైట్ వేయడం, దాట్స్ ఇట్. స్ట్రైట్ వేయడం, బ్యాట్స్మెన్ రీచ్లో ఉండకపోవడం, దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ షీ వుడ్ ప్రిడామినెంట్లీ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ అక్కడ జస్ట్ సింగిల్ తీసే ప్రయత్నం, తనకు అనుకున్న ప్లేస్లో బాల్ అనేది రావట్లేదు. లాస్ట్ బాల్ మిగిలింది ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్లో. సో ఇది మంచి ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్ యాజ్ ఫార్ యాజ్ ద క్యాప్టెన్స్ ఆర్ కన్సర్న్. సో ఎస్, క్రికెట్ మనని ఫ్రెష్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఫారెన్సిక్స్ ఎవ్రీ ఎంప్లాయీకి దిస్ విల్ బీ అ వండర్ఫుల్ డే. సో ఒక్కసారి మనం గ్రౌండ్లోకి వచ్చి మనల్ని మనం ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేసుకుంటున్నప్పుడు ఆ వైబ్రేషన్ అండ్ ఎనర్జీ లెవెల్ వేరు. అండ్ ఇక్కడ చాలా చాలా టాలెంట్స్ ఇప్పటికే వచ్చాయి, మనం పోస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్లో చూసాం. సో వికెట్ పడింది ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్ తర్వాత 3 for 1.
2 overs, 14 for 2 and brilliant atmosphere. Very good atmosphere here at the box for FCL 2026 by EY. It's pretty sure the umpire, the players would want this atmosphere to stay, but one more wicket goes down for the team Spartans. Let's try to capitalize on it.
సో విమెన్స్ మధ్యలో క్లాష్ ముగిసింది, మళ్ళీ మెన్స్ మధ్యలో క్లాష్ ఆరంభం.
A wicket on the very first ball.
మరి బౌలర్స్ వాళ్ళ ప్రావీణ్యత స్మాష్ బ్యాక్ ఫీల్డర్ దగ్గర నుంచి మంచి సేవ్ అది.
2 runs added to the scoreboard for the team Spartans. 17 for 3 at the end of 2.3 overs.
సో వెంకటేష్ చక్కగా బౌలింగ్ చేశాడు, బ్యాటింగ్లో కూడా అదే కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ చేయాలనుకుంటాడు, మళ్ళీ దాన్ని బయటికి డిపాజిట్ చేశాడు. వెల్ ఆన్ ద కాంట్రరీ, అది డెఫినెట్లీ ఒక మంచి ఓపెన్ గ్రౌండ్ అయి ఉంటే 2 bounces 4 వెళ్ళేది, కానీ అవుట్ అయితే అవ్వడు. సో మొత్తానికి రన్స్ అనేది రాకపోవడం అనేది వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఎస్, ఎంత పెద్ద గేమ్ అయినప్పటికీ కూడా ఫస్ట్లో నీకు రన్స్ రావడం అనేది వెరీ వెరీ క్రూషియల్. సో బౌలర్స్ డాట్ బాల్స్ అనేవి దే డెఫినెట్లీ బ్రింగింగ్ ఇన్. ఇట్స్ అ గ్రేట్ బౌలింగ్, వండర్ఫుల్ స్టార్ట్ శ్రీకాంత్ దగ్గర నుంచి. లెన్స్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ చూడండి, బ్యాట్స్మెన్ డెఫినెట్లీ డౌన్ ద లెగ్ సైడ్ హాయిక్ చేద్దామని చూస్తూ ఉంటారు, లో ఫుల్ టాస్. మళ్ళీ బౌలర్స్ ఒక లెంత్ పట్టుకొని వేస్తూ ఉంటాయి. ఎస్, నీకు ఇక్కడ త్రో వేస్తావు, నీకు ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఆ టైం ఉంటుంది, థింకింగ్ ఎబిలిటీస్, వాళ్ళ థింక్ ట్యాంక్స్ మంచిగా యాక్టివేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. మళ్ళీ వైడ్ అది. సో వైడర్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టంప్స్ లేకపోతే మో బ్యాక్ ఆఫ్ ద లెన్స్. సో బ్యాట్స్మెన్ అనేది డెఫినెట్లీ దే షుడ్ బీ ఆన్ ద ఫీట్. మరి ఇక్కడ రన్స్ అనేవి స్ట్రైట్ వస్తాయి. కవర్ రీజన్లో లాఫ్టెడ్ షాట్స్ ఆడడం మరి మనం చూస్తామా స్క్వేర్లో. అది అది వాస్తవానికి అయితే అద్భుతమైన షాట్. అది బాలాదని స్టాండ్స్లోకి పంపించాడు. సో ఇప్పుడే మాట్లాడుతున్నాం కవర్ అండ్ స్ట్రైట్. తను ఏం చేయాల్సింది వండర్ఫుల్ లాఫ్టెడ్ షాట్ తన దగ్గర నుంచి. బాలా బ్యాట్ నుంచి ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ భీమ్ బ్యాట్ నుంచి ఫస్ట్ 6. మళ్ళీ ఎయిర్లో ఫీల్డర్ పడతాడా? తీసుకున్నాడు. వెల్ భీముడి బలం చూపిస్తే శ్రీకాంత్ ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ వికెట్తో వాళ్ళ టీం బలం చూపించాడు. Well, what a shot that was again. Slightly higher on the bat akkada.
He goes big and he had to make his way back to the pavilion as well. It's a better shot on the turf without any restrictions, but
Delhi nunchi
you need to be very careful. You need to take the calculated risk when playing the big hits, the battles. And if you miss it by a small margin, if you hit it with good power, along with the ball, you're going to be put out as well.
So pitch to English has changed. 12 for 1 2 overs tarvata. So 2 gone, 12 for 1. The bowlers predominantly bowling the lengths they wanted. Harsha is into the bowling crease now. Yes, that's 6. That's a superb strike. Oh, look at the way he fits there. Long batsman, long levers on. Well, a backlift. Well, stance was a more key factor in this shot. Superb shot. Oh, that's cleaned up.
Cuts it very well.
And he knocked over. What a ball it was. Knowing the batsman was dancing down the track. It was full. And it was cleaned up there. That's a no. That was a no ball there. Well, wake up, Srinivas, said Harsha.
And Pooja with another good piece of fielding.
Well, that was chin music from the bowler.
Single, 2 balls remaining.
Malli, that's in the air again.
A wicket and just
Oh, there you go. Again, the judgment, the fielder did stop. The fielder who was coming from the adjacent end. The one who was coming from the cover. Really thought it was in the hands, but again.
last ball to win the 4th.
That's it. This has been the go-to lens, isn't it? They're asking the batsman, even if it is the off stump predominantly, they've been more on the shorter side, asking the batsman to go square on the wicket. And this time it was an edge. Well, on the contrary, this would have been a 6. Yes! Ajay has hoisted it out of the ground.
Lovely shot.
But only to realize that ball, they won't give him any runs there.
Will be a couple of runs more for the batsman, and that will be an end of the 4th over. 4 overs completed, 27 for
Well.
4. 18 required in 18 balls.
Ajay just dismissed it from his presence.
Required in 18 balls. And a new bowler, engage it.
The ball spinning. That's an off spinner's delight. The ball spinning from outside the off stump. Superb from Harsha. Harsha ధ్వనులతో ఈ ఓవర్ని ఎండ్ చేస్తాడు. హర్ష 20 for 2 after 3.
First ball. Yes. The batting team was expecting that to be called. Yes, it is only a wide if it is over.
So 20 for 2 after 3. The ball coming in from exactly the off stump and shot there. So again, this has been the mojo of the bowlers, isn't it? Just bowl round the wicket, ask the batsman to hit square. But yes,
2 dots. 2 crucial
the leaderboard, as we were just talking, the FPL Season 1, the first time they've been hosting. So Yashwant leading the charts with an average of 27, the first. Ganesh, it is exactly 50. But on the contrary, have a look at the strike rate. Now it is the toppers. prior to this match. In the first half, it was number 2, number 3
Hasn't got
with leading strikers. Now it's back with the top.
many balls to get bronze in the last game.
Again, not allowing the batsman exactly to get underneath the ball there.
Things
Straight to the fielder. We took the name of Mitchell Stark and immediately we had a wicket. Well, Raghu just changing the context of the match in that first over of his where he just showed his power, as really said. 18 runs which was coming off that over.
is it?
Yes, 2018-21. The bowlers absorbing pressure. We're just being relieved of Kirti and Kou here. The bowlers bowling it slow. The bowlers spinning. Absolutely magnificent stuff from the bowlers here. They're bowling absolutely wonderfully. They're bowling with skill, isn't it? Again, cricket is just a game of skill. The technique, the tactics, they should be on the march. Just exactly ball. Exactly what ball to bowl. Every stage. That's the reason every stage are. Again, manufacturer. Ask him to manufacture par there. But that par from predominantly outside the off stump. Well, Ajay as well hoisted it out of the ground. Srinivas as well did hoist it out of the ground. But only to realize no runs coming from the bat. So 2-2-2. It is 22 for 2 after 4.
Sweet for the batter. Can he make room? Can he make use of this free hit and go for the big hit?
So Ajay on strike. So last 2 overs have belonged to the bowling team, the men in orange, and not to rule them out. The last match they play around, they came almost till the end.
30 for the loss of 4.
It was of the third ball, in fact.
Required in 12 balls.
In fact, of the second last ball, the match went that close, and in fact that time they required 14 to defend of 24. So yes, scoring high has been something, a mojo for them.
12 balls
And it
big
is
over on the cards.
the orange team at the moment whistling high.
Last 2 overs.
So Raghu,
This penultimate over is going to be proven very costly for both the sides.
Raghu was absolutely stellar with the bat.
Penultimate over, 15 to
Can he just transcend with the ball? Can he just transcend with the ball? And all in all, a penultimate over coming up. Well, just this over, bridge. Over number 4 to 7, we are in the launch. The launch. 28 in 18. Required 100, exactly 9 from here.
And safely threw it right back and bowler will be. Oh, what a shot! That's been muzzled away! Oh, that's a maximum! That is a huge strike, a huge boundary for the batting unit. Has to generate a very good power behind that shot. Money.
Well, again, bowling more wider of the off stump. They'll really ask the batsman to just play with the turn, isn't it? Against the turn, it is very tough predominantly. The more you bowl outside the off stump, back of the length, it is very tough for the batsman to get away. Well, 3 to 4 meter mark. Well, there you go, the coach giving him all the instructions.
And a hint of turn, it has hit the nets. There's gonna be a couple.
Yeah, that is big! That is out there! He's gone! Well, just inches it had to be.
Required in 9 balls.
My co-commentator was just telling about muscle. Well, he launched it, the muscle only proving to be out there.
Very sensible. That's been signaled a no as well. No ball called, which means they get 2 freebies there.
Well, only inches, wasn't it?
4 runs. Looks like
Well,
they're in a hurry
if
to
it would
put
have hit the net, that would have been a 6.
over. Money.
Ajay is gone, Ajay is gone.
Of inside.
So yes, on the contrary, if it would have been in the ground, that would have been hoisted over for 6.
Sai Kumar is proving to be very costly at this stage. For the team.
Have a look at that again. Kida.
Looks like we're done with the game.
So Veda Vyas, it is.
Is it?
The writer into the batting crease. That is in the air there.
Oh, looks like that's a second no ball, which means they get 5 runs.
So
to
him
90.
against Raghu's
That's
clash.
game,
It was
what a finish.
the writer of Mahabharata who won. But who will it be now? Who will it be? Can he just take that revenge? That's a wide there.
Put an end to this game with his brilliant finish and dominating the game.
Well, 28 in 14 now.
Spartans all the way with the 4th victory of the season.
The batsman going for 2 there. So yes, the Spartans winning by quite comprehensively. 4 in 4. 4 in 4 them. They've really qualified. It's a final for them. Now the men in yellow. The men in yellow really need wins under their belt. And inside it, that's gone! Srinivas is gone! Well, launch! Launch with wickets, says the man in orange. Well, pedda shots ki that too square of the wicket ki ade gotte prayatnam, but not to be. The fifth over ends on a high. Well, Raghu, an ultimate contender for that man of the match. 5 gone, 24 for 4. ఇవాళ మంచి మంచి హ్యాష్ ట్యాగ్స్ చూస్తున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చిన హ్యాష్ ట్యాగ్ వి ప్లే వి డామినేట్. మరి ఇక్కడ డామినేట్ చేస్తారా? So 24 for 4, 26 required in 12. So all up to the penultimate over now. The bridge richly laid by the men in orange. It was a superb over, that last one. Sticking to the lens, well, under pressure, we know what the bowlers can do to you. Well, inches from the ground was a J, where it had to go for 6. Nikhil, it will be, and that's taken, that's out. Where the Vyas goes. Well, where the Vyas goes there. Well, Nikhil, though he had a bad day with the bat, not with the ball. Coach, welcome you to the crease. So the wickets falling very thick and fast here. They'll be very proud of this performance, the men in orange. What a superb performance it was. They were down and out even the last match. It went very close. This is a run out. Yeah! Just missing there. Well, proactive was the fielder there. Well, coach will be on the march now. He'll be tested. All the balls. Well, are we seeing magic? Are we seeing magic from the batsman? 26 in 10. Well, the run rate is almost humongous. Somewhere near almost 3 runs per ball. And that run rate very close to 18. Are we seeing the men in yellow achieve that? Bowl it slow. Anurag. Just batting absolutely, going deep into the crease. And that is what even Sanju Samson does, being very deep in the crease. He gets those sixes there. Some magnificent hitting in that World Cup. But are we seeing that staying deep in the crease here, really allowing the bowler again? A fine line, isn't it, between the bowler and the batsman? What the batsman can really do different here. Can he just dance down the track? Standing outside the crease will as well help. Those sixes will be very crucial. The boundaries should come. Well, making room there. A big, huge backlift from Nagaraj, and that's out. Well, he was interested for a moment. But seeing the fielder, hit back. Oh, went very deep in the crease. The bowler just luring him. Come on, Nagaraj, hit me. The bowler is just inviting him to go big. So it's just those dot balls which are multiplying. Wonderful stuff from Nikhil. He has asked the batsman, lure. He has lured him into those big shots. But he is the ultimate winner. Nikhil, 6 gone, 26, 27 for 5. So now last over, 23 required. So are we seeing any Herschel Gibbs or Yuvraj Singhs come out and achieve? And I remember, it was Dhoni who hit those Twaras finishing crowd the way back in 2008 IPL match. So are we seeing those finishing instincts? And rightly so, from whomever we are expecting the finishing instincts, that man is on strike. So 22 in 5, only 2 to 3 legal deliveries and they'll be through. This has been an absolutely comprehensive performance. Bowlers have been spectacular. The finish was magnificent and the bowlers have been absolutely spectacular. A splendid show with the ball today. Yes, that's it. That's it there, Irfan Pathan. Irfan Pathan might have lost there in the Kings 11 Punjab camp. But here, Abhishek is the winner. Abhishek is the winner. In fact, the last 2 overs where they have earned 21, the men in orange. But on the contrary, can you have imagined? Only 7 runs coming of the last 9. Simply brilliant from the opposition. So last ball of the innings coming up. Yes, that's it. They hail as champions. They come through. Raghu provided them that flourish with the bat. And in the end, a disciplined bowling performance, ensuring they're winning the match by 22 runs. Well, what a win.